consider the project, please listen to what the people in Bend have to say.
A consultant hired, to me, is not sufficient to have a truly impartial information on which to make a decision. The reason being is that they stand to make millions of dollars if this one alternative is chosen, whereas we should really be looking at all the other possible alternatives that might be much more economical. I also think some of their assumptions and conclusions need to be challenged by an impartial group, because if you make the right assumptions, you're going to determine your conclusion before you have a conclusion. So I think this needs to be reassessed in detail.
Bad judgment. I think we have a chance here to use our experience to kind of step back, take a look at this, and see what the very best decision is. And I think past performance demands that we do that, and the public truly has become involved in this, and they are giving it a lot of scrutiny, which I think they should. The final analysis, this is really about the folks that live in Bend, the people that are citizens, the people that pay taxes, and the people that come vote. And that's what this is really all
on top of. We were just reading the paper this morning that our congressional delegation is rethinking or negotiating with the EPA, and the requirements that we're trying to meet may likely change or be delayed. So for those reasons, we should at least either step back a little bit or I would think permanently. Thank you.
I'm Deidra Cherzan, and the former chair of the Bend Budget Committee, and several members of the committee and myself voted against the recent budget, and my concerns were the expense of the water project. I had concern about underestimated costs as well as undisclosed costs, and I was concerned about the burden it would place on the citizens of Bend as ratepayers, and I believe the recent news articles support my concerns. Thank you.
No, I'm just a concerned businessman. I think we're moving way too fast on this issue. We're spending way too much money on it. And it's interesting to me and fascinating that we've got folks from all political interests, walks of life, opposed to this.
Or water. Which one do they cut out? So I would suggest that we simply drop back and reconsider this. And thank you.
I'm Paul Dewey with Central Oregon Landwatch. I've been working on conservation issues in Central Oregon for over 25 years, and I've never seen a confluence like this of interest between developers and the conservation community, and conservatives and liberals. And I think that the reason is that what we're dealing with here is conservation. Conservation of people's financial resources and conservation of the environment. In this case, Tumalo Creek, Tumalo Falls, the Tumalo Creek that flows through Shovelin Park, and we're all here together.